Hello once again. Here we are, Bedrock Basics, episode number 6. Today we're going to put some color into the world, in the form of wool specifically. And to do that, in our lovely starting base, we're going to put a sheep farm. You can see in my hands here, I've got a bunch of cobblestone walls, and that's going to be my primary building block for this. And what I'm going to basically do is build some pens and put some sheep in the pens. It's just that simple. Okay. Now, the space I like to use, and to each their own, but I like to give them at least a 5x5 space, which is 25 squares inside, and sheep feed off of the grass that they can reach. So 25 squares of grass, and I'm going to put 6 sheep into each pen. That's plenty of grass for the sheep to keep the cycle of the sheep eats the grass, which makes their wool grow. And they're not all waiting for one blade of grass to grow and trying to share it. There's ample supply. And of course, grass will take time to repopulate itself. But the short version is, make sure each sheep's got enough space to graze. Okay, there's my pens. The interior of the pen is 5x5, so the walls are actually 7x7 containing the 5x5 space. Okay. Light gray wool. These are just different wools that I've accumulated over time after harvesting sheep as I play. But the light gray matches the cobblestone quite well. So from the light gray wool, we're also going to make a light gray carpet. And the light gray carpet on top of the cobblestone wall makes a very nice subtle bridging point that a player can get in and out of the enclosures and the animals can't. So the game has designed different animals to have different diets. Sheep and cows eat hay. So if I hold up hay, you can see the sheep and the cows are following me around. Like, oh yes, yum yum yum, hay, yeah, I like that. The pig, he'll eat carrots and potatoes. The chicken, he'll eat seeds. And as you can see as I walk by them, the pig and the chicken, they got no interest in the wheat in my hand. But the cow and the sheep, oh, they're all about that wheat. They're following me wherever I go. Which enables me to lead them into the pens. So I put a block in temporarily for them to bridge into. And as I mentioned, that one piece of carpet is going to let me get in and out of the pen without being stuck and having to knock down the walls. So I show the animals the food that they like. In our case, it's wheat. And I go across the little bridge, and they will follow. And the wonderful thing about this system is I can get out, and they can't. Hop on over. Show them the wheat. Oh, look, they're interested, but they can't come any closer than that. They're stuck inside the pen. So now I can take away the temporary bridge when I've got enough of animal in the pen. And the minimum you're gonna want is 2 of each animal, like Noah's Ark in there. 2 of each animal, so that you can breed them up to however many you want. Animals don't breed by themselves, they need to. Sorry, Mr. Cow, you're not needed in this pen. Okay, and now we feed each one, and they get, oh, so happy, lovey-dovey when they're full. And there's a baby. Now note that the baby is the same color as the parents. If one sheep was black and one sheep was white, they're not going to make a gray baby. It's going to be either a black or a white one. And I'm not expert enough to tell you if it's a 50-50 chance or if it's the first sheep that you fed. I don't know. But I do know that the baby is the same color as one of the parents. And if both the parents are the same color, you know what color it's coming out. So back in storage, I've been crush some flowers and squid ink sacks into dye. Flowers, of course, make a yellow flower will make yellow dye. An ink sac will make black ink, or black dye rather. And using your basic knowledge of colors, like I could put red and yellow together to make orange, or in this case right here, I use black and white together to make my gray. And then I've got dyes of different colors. So I like to also add a little rain shelter for the animals, and as you can see, I've been increasing the number of pens, and I dye each of the sheep the color I need them. So now I got 2 black ones, and then when I feed the 2 black ones, clickety click, you get a black sheep baby. Much more efficient just to get 2 and then change their color and start breeding, because if I just made a whole bunch of white sheep, then all of a sudden I'm going to need dye of every color times 6 to get what I need. By getting it right from the start, you only need 2 dyes of each color, which 2 from 6 is 1/3. 1/3 of the amount of resources you have to collect to get all your colors. Alrighty, and the end result of this is going to be an increased palette that I can do my builds with. There's 16 different colors in Minecraft, and we're going to have sheep of each of those colors. And you can see we've got 16 pens, and then 2 giant pens off on the side. I'm going to put pigs in one, and cows in the other, in time. And right now, these are the weed eaters, the cows and sheep. And you can see as they make babies, it spits out a little bit of experience for you to go and collect as well. And that's the process. Now the babies, you can hurry up their growing up by just feeding them a whole bunch of whatever their food type is until they grow up. And now here you can see, wonderful world of time lapse. I've built 16 pens, 1 of each color. And I've got sheep of each color. And then for a little bit of a bridge, I'm just using a chest that I'm hopping across. And there's that good old piece of carpet there, nice and subtle. Light gray again to match the walls as much as possible. And now each of those chests are just storage for wool of that color. And I also throw my dye of that color in. Why take up space over in the starting base if I can just put it out with the animals. I just showed you there with the cows, I put my extra leather, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put in just yet with the pig box, but for symmetry and regularity, the pigs have a box as well. And now that I got yellow and blue, instead of just tired old white sails on my starting ship, I've got the appropriate blue and yellow. Why blue and yellow? That's Sweden's colors, and Mojane's a Swedish company, and got a Viking skin on, and it's all part of the theme that I'm going for, the aesthetic. Not really a Viking village, but a Minecraft village. And just like that, I'm at the end of episode 6. Thanks again for joining me. Hope to see you again.